Hey everybody, it's me again. Hope I'm not irritating all of you by making these videos. But in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about my kids. You know, all five of them, and how much they mean to me. You know, like I said, I got my oldest daughter, Lauren. You know, she lives in Cleveland. She has two beautiful babies. Well, Leia's not a baby anymore, but Isaac's a new baby. You know, he's new to this world, and let me start off by telling them I love you. Grandpa loves both of you. And I hope mom shows you this video because you guys mean the world to me. I miss you so much. And soon I'm going to try to get you guys to come out here and stay a couple of days with grandpa and show you how much we love you guys. But let me go back talking about Lauren. You know, like I said, she's my firstborn. She's my first princess. Um, you know, things didn't work out between me and her mom, but I think now me and her mom are, you know, better friends than we ever were. You know, and she gives me advice. You know, she talks to me. She lets me vent to her, and she, you know, reacts to it, which I truly appreciate, Christy. But when it comes to my daughter, Lauren, you know, Dad misses you to death. You know, watching you grow up, you know, and you've matured into a beautiful, beautiful young lady, which when I have showed people pictures of you, you know, they're thinking, no way, that girl's beautiful. I mean, it's it's really reassuring that you know that people look at you, but I want people to look at you more than besides your beauty on the outside. You know, they got to know what Lauren's about on the inside. Like I said, you're a very caring mother, a great mother. You know, talking to your mom, you know, when she couldn't say anything bad about you at all, and Dad's proud of you. I really am, and I just want to see things in your life come easy. I don't want to see you struggle. You know, be sad, be angry, be bitter at things. Just take things, you know, in stride, you know, and no, Dad's always here for you if you need me. You know, I got some Christmas presents here for the kids. You know, you got to get them. You got to figure out a way to get them because I can't send them all UPS. And Dad ain't got that much money to send them. But Dad just wants to tell you I love you. I love the kids. I love, you know, Alea and Isaac. And Lauren, I love and miss you so much. Um, then my second born, Jordan. You know, Jordan's had to go through a lot of adversity in his life ever since birth. You know, Jordan was born premature, very small, 3 pounds. You know, then down to 214 and no lung development. You know, he was in NICU at Metro for 27 days before they finally considered him being stepped down. And it's sad to look back at what he had to go through his first 2 years of life. But he fought it. You know, I always told him, his mom always told him that God put him on this planet for a reason. You know, he fought all that. I mean, he fought the heart monitor, the breathing machines. I mean, all the different steroids he was on when he was young and in the hospital. He fought it all. And he has grown up to be a very smart, 6'5", 220-pound mentor, brother, son, dad, fiance, young man. You know, he graduated top of his class, just about. You know, he always wanted to do, you know, work for the FBI or Homeland Security, you know, do cybercrime type things. He's very artistic. You know, he's got great ideas when it comes to drawings and working with clay and ceramics. You know, he's got that, you know, light touch, which is unbelievable. You know, he's our Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. You know, he's a good kid. He's a great dad. You know, he busts his hump at 2 jobs because he wants to provide for his family. You know, he's recently engaged. He got engaged on Halloween night. You know, He's a gross kid. He loves Halloween. You know, it's all of our favorite holiday. Always has been. You know, even Lauren's, and you know, we've all had that horror genre inside of us. But Shannon said yes, and you know they're getting married in 2019, and they're starting to do all the planning. It's exciting watching our son be happy. You know, with his little one. You know, Papa's little one. You know, Peyton. You know, she loves her Papa. You know, she's just turned 2 in December. Also, you know, two of my grandbabies. Are those December kids. You know, between her and Lauren. You know, my daughter, and then Peyton. You know, a couple days apart from each other, but she's a handful. She really is. She's smart. You know, she's Papa's baby. She has a lot of attention. She has two big families out here that love her to death. She's a good kid. Um, and she couldn't make me happier. She's been my rock when I sit home alone. And in the beginning, I was able to watch her when she was small, because I didn't start having the tremors in my hands, shakes in my hands, the major weakness in my arms and my shoulder. But the last 6 months or so, I can't, and it kills me because I can't hold her. I can't pick her up. I can't run through the house with her. I have so much going wrong health wise that I would never be able to live myself if something happened to her. But Peyton, I love you to death. Papa loves you. Then we got Noah, he's my athlete. He's a split image of me, but better. He's going to be voted most popular in school one next year. I got a funny feeling for the senior yearbook. He's made the front page of the cover of Mommy's website in his baseball uniform. He's made the newspaper. He's part of the whole, loudest grandstand at the football games. When him and his friends paint themselves in purple and yellow. Noah's the kind of guy that, people are attracted to him like a magnet. He's funny. He's obviously easy to get along with. But he's a baseball player, by trade. He once told me, Dad, I don't have to be smart. I'm a baseball player. You and Mom can live in my basement. And I'm going to stick with that. But you know what? Right now he's on the honor roll, which I told him grades go a long way when it comes to, getting picked up by a school on a scholarship or being drafted in baseball. He's a great pitcher, but he's a right-handed pitcher. They're a dime a dozen. But he's a spray hitter. He can hit anywhere in the field you want him to. And he's really matured into a great baseball player. And I'm proud of him. But I'm more proud about his grades, the way he has fought and fought and fought to get to the honor roll. And he's made it. And now he's playing basketball too with his friends. And, his birthday, they had a big bonfire in the backyard. And, like I said, Noah's very likable and he has tons and tons of friends. And I never seen so many people come to a house when Noah has, fire outside. There'd be 9, 10, 15, 20 boys and girls in the backyard till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's great, to see him happy with all of his friends. I love you, son. Then you got Dad's second princess, Haley. She's my rock. She's the one who's been there for Dad, through thick and thin. She's wasn't for her on Christmas Eve of 2015. I wouldn't have went to the hospital when I got compartment syndrome. I would have lost my arm on Christmas. And she's been there with the balloons and laying in Dad's bed in the hospital with him and holding my hand and sharing tears with Dad. And there's certain songs out there that really remind me of my daughter, and especially the sicker I get. Like the song "My Little Girl" by Tim McGraw. One of the big ones is "Stealing Cinderella." You know, um, if for some reason that 9/11 song, 15 years later, every time I hear it, I cry, and Haley cries when she hears it. And I don't know why. I bring up songs, but it's the fact that she's Daddy's girl. She really is, and I don't know what I would do without her. She wants to be first she wanted to be a female president. Then she lately wants to be a surgeon because she goes, Dad, I want to help people. I want to make people better. And that leads me into Satan spawned Nicholas because it kind of intertwines what Haley wants to do in her life. Nick wants to be a fireman, he said, or a policeman because he wants to help people. Between Haley and Noah, or Haley and Nicholas, I'm sorry, they want to be there to help people. They want to be there to reach out to people. You know, and because they want to change lives, because they see what's going on with their dad, and they don't want to see someone else go through this without help. Like I said, all my kids got hearts of gold like Teresa, and it goes a long way. And Nick is, he's since he was 2, he was taking apart remotes, playing on cell phones, knowing how to change apps, change screens. When he was 4 years old, he was playing online with Noah's friends and beating them in Call of Duty. And now the last couple months, he's really starting to make that change in his demeanor and his looks and his height and his weight. And it makes Teresa sad because her last one is growing up and she don't want him to grow up. We want Nick to stay a kid forever because he's such an obnoxious, funny, loving, caring kid. And it's going to be different when he gets to the age where he just wants to hang out with his friends instead of mom and dad. But Nick and Haley, Dad loves you guys to death. And then Teresa, what more can I say besides your name? I mean, 25 years we've been together. We've had our ups and downs. We both know that. Everything's not perfect in this unperfect world. And thank you for sticking with me through this illness. This illness sucks. And you're numb from it. Like you said, how many times can you say I'm sorry that I'm going through it? And you've been through a lot with your mom, with some of your clients passing away because of their age, and and then with me, you're there for everything for me, and I couldn't ask for a better person to spend the rest of my days with, and I wish I could do more. I wish I had the money to take you on a date. I wish I had money to take you out on your birthday on Monday. I wish I could take you and the kids on a vacation one last time. But it's just not in our financial, books. It's just not. And if it wasn't for some of the people in Cleveland and some of the people out here, we wouldn't even be eating half the time, or wouldn't have turkey on Thanksgiving. Thanks for the city commerce, and of mommy and blessing in disguise and helping hands, and Tammy and Gary and Bonnie. You've done way too much, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we'll get through it. Like people say, love is what makes us continue on, and that's what we're doing. Which we're teaching the kids, love and empathy and compassion, and they all have it. I mean, they're right on point with it. But it's just the fact that I hate that I can't do anything for you and the kids financially. And we struggle week to week, month to month, year to year. We struggle, and the struggle gets harder every month. But one day we're gonna roll the dice, and that magic window or magic wand is gonna be waved over us, and we're gonna have a surprise. About 110 people have helped us in the last 2 years, and I wish I had time and to thank each and every one of you, but we love you all for helping us. And believe me, if I ever win the lotto before my time comes, I will take care of each and every one of you who have helped us. I swear on that, and I promise you on that, live on video. But it stinks because I don't play the lotto, and I don't gamble. I mean, sometimes I wish I had the $100 to go gamble and try to turn that into 5,000 or 10,000, just so I can not leave a burden on Teresa and the kids. And that's my biggest fear, is leaving that burden of financial side on Teresa and the kids. We've had some help in the last couple months that have really helped us. Got the opportunity to talk to Kristen Brown from Channel 13 News here in Toledo. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. She opened my eyes to prayer, here at the house when she came to interview me for the news. And we shed a lot of tears during the interview between me, her camera lady, and Teresa, because they really know what I'm really going through. And I just wish, more people understood what I was going through. And I hate hearing that, how we beg people, and we're just blowing money and we're doing this, we're doing that. All the negative people who attack us. This is more of a. I'm sorry if you think that way. I mean, I can show you my $838 electric bill I have because I haven't paid it in 4 months. That they're going to shut our electricity off on the 29th, I think, of the month. It gets shut off, they said. Or I can show you our $257 gas bill that we're behind. Or give you my landlord's phone number of the 2 months of rent we're behind. One day I'm going to wake up, my cars are probably going to be gone from being behind in those payments. But when you go from making, bringing home $1,200 a week down to getting $1,800 a month in Social Security, the bills don't stop. They keep coming, and there's no money. I got enough money to pay the rent and one car payment and a little bit of groceries a month. That's all I got. Teresa's hours have really been shut down, and to be honest with you, they basically terminated her position because they couldn't give her the hours. She went from 40 hours a week to 20 hours a week. Then, so like I said, she's had 2 clients pass away on her. Now she's not working at all. And we haven't filed the unemployment yet, but we need to, because now we're living completely off 1,800. And just between rent and utilities, that's over 2,000 a month. Just in those 2 bills. So, people tell us, it'll get better. We go back to my list I went over in my other video. Things will change. Then it said, the haters, I guess you would say, please don't bash us no more. Think about my kids. Don't talk bad about me. It's bad enough what I got to go through physically and emotionally, mentally. Watching my kids suffer. And like I said, until you live in our shoes and your world's gone, don't say you understand. Don't put me down. I got to block you off Facebook, or I got to block you off. Delete your post you put on my page. Have some empathy and compassion for my kids, if anything. So, and then thanks again everybody for watching. And again, I thank each and every one of you. I love you all who have helped us. And like I said, our Facebook page, you can donate there. Go through PayPal. And our GoFundMe page is under Bob Gross Medical Burden. If you can just share it with your friends, it'll really mean a lot. And if you can donate, we'd appreciate you. Thank you.